welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And today we are playing Stone Age. This is a worker placement game by Z-Man Games where obviously we want to get points. The way you get points is by building huts and other various things with cards. What we're going to do is, in order to build these huts, and I'll show you what these look like here. Here's an example of a hut. And this hut is going to give us 14 points if we complete it. It's going to cost us the resources of 1 brick and 2 stone. Now, in order to get the resources, we're going to go to these different areas on the map. Here we have wood, we have brick, we have stone, and we have gold. Now, it's going to be harder to get the resources the further kind of up the chain that you go. In order to get wood, you're going to need to roll dice equivalent to the number of workers that you put in that area. So for instance, say if I put, go ahead Megan. So Megan puts 2 workers there, she's going to roll 2 dice. She rolled a 4. Now if we look at our nice handy dandy player boards, it's going to tell us that we can get 1 wood for every 3 value on the dice that we roll. In this case, she rolled a 1 and a 3, so she's only going to get 1 wood. The brick is values of 4, the stone is 5, and the gold is 6. So the gold's really hard to get. But we're going to have other things that are going to help us in that. We have tools. And the tools, like this, are going to give us 1 extra, basically a pip that we can add to the dice amounts. So we're going to collect these tools, and we can collect multiples, and we have a number of these. We can go to 2 here, and then you can see we also have tools that have a 3 and a 4. And those are represented, or those are gained by going to the huts in the little village. We have basically 3 that we can go to. We can go to the wheat fields, which this will give us an extra food, because this is a game where you have to feed your people. Megan, what do you think about feeding your people?
I'd rather let them starve.
Yeah,
I'm kind of mean.
She's so loving. So we have that that we can go to. We have the love hut, or the love shack is what I like to call it, where you'll actually send 2 of your meeples there. And when you collect your meeples back, you're actually going to be able to add 1 worker to your group.
But it might not be the best thing, because then you have to start paying more food.
Yeah, for every meeple that you have to pay 1 food at the end of the turn. The last hut that we can go to is the tool shack, or we can call it Ace Hardware or the Home Depot or whatever. But that's where you're going to be able to get your tools. Now, we're going to be playing a 2-player game, obviously. And in a 2-player game, you're limited to going to only 2 of these 3 huts. So once somebody goes to a second hut, then the other one just will not be used that turn.
We are also limited to how many times or how many places we can go up here, because if I go here, you're not allowed to go to the quarry anymore.
Correct. In a 2-player game, once somebody goes to one of the resource locations, that is closed. And you cannot go back. Say if Megan put 1 guy there, and then she still had guys to place, and she decided she wanted to place another one, that's a no-no. You can't do that. So you got to make sure that you put as many guys there as you want initially. We have civilization cards down here, which will grant us certain things. And depending on where they are located is going to show you how many of the resources you're going to have to pay. So this first one here will only cost 1 resource, but this one will cost 2, this costs 3, and this costs 4. And when one of these is taken, then when we refill these all slide down, and then we'll draw another one off the top of the deck. And these have various things that they'll give us. For instance, this one will give us 3 food. This one, you roll dice equal to the number of players, and then you get to choose, the person who went there gets the first choice of which of the resources that comes up. This is a one-time use tool, and this is another one where you roll for 4 resources. Now the part on the bottom of these cards, and I'll show you this one here in a close-up, you'll notice that this has got a picture of like a loom on it. Now, this is kind of where set collection comes in, because the more of these that we have on the bottom here that are unique, the more points we're going to get. And if we look at our player board, Megan, let me see your player board.
There you go.
you'll notice over here on the side, for each unique, I'm going to get different points. This kind of goes back to Thebes. We've kind of been had a lot of similarities to Thebes. So in this case, say if I got 4 unique items, I'm going to get 16 points. Now let's talk about the player board a little bit more since I've got it here. This kind of outlines everything that you're going to be able to do. It shows you the resources here and basically the factors that you're going to have to get on your dice in order to get those. The one I didn't mention is the food area over here. That's the one place that both players can go regardless of how many people. Also looking at the player board, you'll notice we have these spots here. This is for tools, and this area down here is for huts. So I think it does a pretty good job of kind of showing you where everything goes. When we go to the wheat field, we're going to be able to advance our food track. So say if we start with 5 guys. So on the end of the first turn, if I still have 5 guys, I need to pay 5 food. However, I look at the number that I'm on here, and that represents 1 food. So then I would only have to pay 4. Our starting resources are going to give us 12 food. So that's going to last at least probably 2 turns. But after that, you're going to have to make sure that you have enough food. And you can either get that through the civilization cards, you can get it by going to the happy hunting grounds, or there are other things that will give you, on the cards, will give you a bonus food production. The last thing I want to talk about on the cards that I wasn't covering is we look at the bonus area down here at the bottom. Now this comes into play when you finish the game and you're figuring up the final score. In this case, this one will give you 1 point for every food that you have as far as tokens. So like over on the food track, say if I had 6 food, this card will grant me 6 points. 1 times 6. And then here's another bonus card I'll show you. This is, I'm going to get 1 point for every number of tools that I have. So say if I have 5 tools, then I will get 5 points. I think that pretty much covers it, Megan. Mm-hmm. So the rules say that the youngest player gets to go first. And the first player marker is called the Big Kahuna. He sits in this little chair. Megan's showing you that guy right there. So Megan, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to go to that hut first.
Now, in this game, what you do is you take turns back and forth placing your meeples. So Megan could only place 1 meeple there. So now it's my turn. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the tool spot. So that means nobody can go to the love shack. Mm-hmm. So now it's back to Megan's turn.
I'm going to put 2 of my meeples here on brick.
Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see where this is leading. So I think what I want to do is I want to go and I'm going to put 2 in the forest.
Okay. And I'm going to put my other 2 in the quarry.
Yeah, I probably should have blocked that because I know what you're thinking. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place one of my guys over here just so I can try to get that card.
I'm out of meeples, so back to you.
Well, I don't really have a lot of options here, so I think what I'll do is I'll just send this guy to the hunting grounds to try to get some food.
Okay.
So now, since Megan is first player, she will retrieve all of her meeples and take the action when she retrieves each one in turn. So the first thing she's doing is she retrieves her 1 from the wheat field, so I move her up 1 on the food track.
Okay, so I'm going to take my 2 from here. I got 2 dice.
Whoa.
Throwing dice. That's 9. And I will get 2 because it only costs 4.
Basically, whatever you roll on the dice, divide it by the number that's on your board. So 9 divided by 4 is 2. She gets 2 brick.
And then 2 here for the quarry. That is 8, and it cost me 5, so I'm only going to get 1. So, over to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and and you can do this in any order. I'll retrieve that guy and I will get a tool, which I will be able to use this turn. Now, I think what I will do is I will go to the woods there. So pull these 2 guys back. And I rolled an 8. So 8 divided by 3 is only going to be 2. Yep. I'll get 2 wood. Now, I could go ahead and use that tool, and I think I will. I'm going to use that tool to make that 9, and I'll grab an extra wood. Okay. Because that just makes sense. Because now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pay 1 wood, or 1 resource, to get this card over here.
Thank you.
So I now have that, which that will give me 3 food as well. And lastly, I've got my guy here, and I will roll 1 die.
Yep.
See what kind of food I get. Whoop.
1.
1, and that's less than 2.
Yes.
So I get no food. So I'm glad I got some food. Okay, so now we got to feed our people.
Yes.
So Megan, how many you got? You got
I
5.
have 5, and I have 1 food covered, so all I have to do is pay 4. So I'm going to take this 5 and make some change.
Yep. I have 5, so I will just go ahead and pay my 5 food there.
Yep. Okay.
You've already reset the card.
Yep.
So
Pass this guy over to you.
the big kahuna comes over here. Okay.
Your turn.
So I think I will follow suit, and I'm going to go to the wheat field.
Okay. I'm going to go here. 2 for the quarry.
2 for the quarry. I'm going to go to the Love Shack, baby.
Okay. Gonna go to this hut there.
Yeah. And the way the end of game triggers is when one of these piles runs out of huts, and there's 7 huts in a pile. So when one of those runs out, that's going to trigger the end of the game. Or if we run out of the civilization cards, that also triggers the end. So you went there.
Yep.
You know what? I'm thinking
What are you thinking?
I'm not doing too well to start. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab that civilization card.
Okay. I'm gonna go 2 in the gold.
2 in the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go back to the forest.
Okay. And I'm out of meeples. So are you?
I'm out of meeples.
You're first.
So I'll go ahead and pull this guy back and move myself up on the food track there.
Okay.
I will go ahead and take these 2 guys, and that will allow me to pull an extra meeple.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's go ahead and I only have 1 die for the... Oh, there's already 1 in there. Okay, I don't want to cheat. See what I got.
4.
I got 4, so my tool's not going to help me. So I'll only get 1 wood. I've got to pay 1 resource, so that 1 wood that I just got, we'll go ahead and pay for that. Thank you very much.
You have an ability to do there?
Yes. Now, what I'll do is, since there are 2 players, I'll go ahead and I'll roll these 2 dice and figure out what resources we're going to be able to get.
1 and 1.
1 and 1, which is a wood. So, Megan, you get a wood, I get a wood.
Cool.
That was pretty lame.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start here in the quarry. And I've got 7, so that gets me 1. 7 divided by 5. Then in my gold, I've got 2. And 5, that's not even gonna do me any good there. But down there, I have 2 stone and a brick, so I can take this hut for 14 points, please.
Yeah, that's big.
Yep.
All right. Oop, got it.
Yep. And back to, oh, we gotta feed the people.
Got to feed the people. Well, I have 6 people now, so I've got to pay. I only have to pay 5 because I'm 1 up on the track.
I'm still 4, so I've got to get 1 change, and I'm gonna go there to start my turn.
Yeah.
That's pretty much a good starting place to go.
And I think it's almost
Everyone's,
automatic.
yeah.
Whoever has that. I'm going to go and I'm going to grab a tool.
Okay.
I'll be Tim the Tool Man.
Your name is Tim, so that does work out. Let's see. Let me do that. Let's try 4 in the gold.
Wow. Yeah. I can see where you're going with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really happy about it, but there's not really a whole lot I'm going to be able to do, especially since you're first player.
Yeah.
But you don't have any of the gold.
I do
But
not.
That's okay, because if you go for that one, I can see you don't really need to worry about that.
Not really.
So I think what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab that first card.
Okay. I'm out of meeples.
You're
Back
out of
to you.
meeples, so I'm going to place. I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to grab that second card.
See, that's where you come in on points. I do the huts, you do the cards.
Well, we'll see how all this pans out. And then I think I'm going to go ahead. I will send 1 to the hunting grounds, and I'll send 2 to the woods.
Okay. So recall, I'll take this guy back for 1 extra food. And then 4 in the gold. We've got 8, 12, so that will be 2 gold.
Yeah, not bad.
Nope. And over to you. You've got a tool you can pick up
Yeah,
first.
I'll do that. I'll pick the tool up because it's always good to use get the tool and use it.
Yep.
Well, there's not a whole lot I'm going to do, so let's go ahead and let's roll 2 for the wood.
6, so that will be 2.
That'll give me 2. My tools are not going to help me there.
Not really.
I'll go ahead and I'll roll for my food. At least I know I'm going to get 1 food because I've got 2 tools.
4.
So 4. So add these 2 is 6. So I'm going to
3.
get 3 food. So
And
there we go. I got it.
okay. And now your card's down here.
Yep. So there is my 1 wood for that first one and 2 wood for the second one. Thank you.
And this one.
So this one will give me a one-time use tool. Now I have to roll the dice
Yep.
for our resources on this card.
4 and 3.
4 and a 3, so it's a gold and a stone. So I think I will take the gold.
I'll take the stone.
And you can have the stone.
This moves over to you.
No, we got to feed our people.
Yep.
So I have 2, 4, 6, and it's going to cost me 5. There's my 5.
3. And on to you.
Okay, well, I'm getting too much of my population. I need some food.
Yeah. Go there.
Yeah, I'm not really liking how this is turning out. Let's go. Let's get another tool.
Okay. Do 2 in the hunting ground.
Okay. Well, I'm really gonna need some food here. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna go ahead and let's send 3 to the brick area, the brickyard.
2 in the quarry.
So then I'll send 1 to the hunting ground.
And you start recalling.
All right, so let's get 1 up on the food track there. Let's grab a tool. So I have 3 tools. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's make sure I got some food first. So I'll grab this guy back.
3. So that's
That's
1 food.
1 food.
You can
Wow.
use 2 of your tools. And
Well-
you can make it 2 food.
I'm going to use 1 of my tools and get 2 food.
Yeah.
Because that'll make me at 4. So I'll do that. So now I'll do 3 at the brickyard. There we go. It's not going to do me any good to use my tools there, so I'll get 3 brick.
Okay. On to me.
Yep.
So let's see what I got in food. That is 12. So
Wow.
that'll be 6 food. My people are doing pretty good there.
And you wanted to let your people starve.
I don't like that aspect of the game, I'll admit that. I'll take those dudes back, and then a 2 in the quarry here. That is 9, so I will only get 1 though, but that's okay.
You need some tools.
So I'm gonna go here.
So now on this one, you need 5 resources split between 3 different types. So which one did you use?
I have a
Megan?
brick for 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 stone, which is 10, so that will put me to 28. And 2 gold, which is 12, so 2 and 10.
Yeah, that's
So that's the
pretty good.
nice thing about these when they have the question mark. It's how many point values of your resources. So
Yeah.
that sent me to the lead there.
I was lucky I got one of those the other time we played
Yeah.
and for 42 because I paid all in gold.
Mm-hmm. That was a 7 one too. Yeah, I think it was that one.
So we got to feed our people.
Yep.
I still have 6, so I got to pay for food.
Pay, get 2 back.
Because there is a penalty if you don't have enough food to feed your people.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go there to start off.
I got to remember this. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this marker over here to recognize that I have that as a one-time use.
Okay. So I did the food.
You
Wheat shack. Whole Foods.
Whole
you know.
Foods. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's send 3 to the brickyard.
Okay. What do I want to do? I'm gonna go here. Try that one out.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab that hut there.
Let's do 3 in the forest. Not meeples.
I just realized I am in danger of not having any food, so I better go to the hunting grounds.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Recall.
Yep,
Okay, you
one
move up
food.
1 food.
And 3 for the forest over here. So that is
11.
So that will be 5. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or no,
No, 4. 3.
3.
I'm bad at math.
Math is hard.
It is kind of hard in the summer when you don't want to do math. Brain just shuts down. So there's 1 resource for this, and I get 1 food extra. So that's pretty good. And okay, that will be me.
Okay.
So on to you.
Yeah, I should have grabbed that earlier on, but I didn't. I really got to make sure I have food, so I'm going to go here first.
4.
Wow, that is horrible.
2 food.
That's going to give me 2 food, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use this one-time use,
3.
and I'll use all my tools.
3. 4.
So that's going to give me an extra 6. So 10, that would give me 5 food.
Yep.
I hate to do that on food. Man, that seems like such a waste. All right, now I don't have any tools left for my bricks.
Ooh, that's still a good roll though. That's
Yeah.
6. Brick is
So-
4, so
So I'm going to get
12.
3.
Yeah,
Yep, 3 brick.
Yep. And then you've got your meeple over there on the hut.
Yeah.
There's those.
So I will go ahead and I will spend that.
How do you want to do it? You need 5 of 4 different types.
Well, not 4 different types because there's only 3. Well, actually, there
There's
are 4.
4. You can't complete that.
I can't complete that. You're right. I don't have any stone.
No.
So I
That
made
was
a
kind of a
boo-boo.
waste.
I made a boo-boo. All right. So that was bad on my
Yeah,
part.
So now we feed the people.
So you already are at 4.
I'm just going to pay 1.
Wow. I am at 2. I still got to pay 4. So yeah.
And you are up first this time.
Well, let's go to the wheat field.
That's not a surprise. Oh, we gotta move this down. Get a new card up. Let's see. I'm gonna go right there to that one.
Wow, that's a big one. 3 times the number of huts.
I got 2 huts.
So let's just go ahead and let's make sure we get that hut.
That could be pretty good. Let's see what I want to do. Let's do. I'm gonna go get a tool.
That's
Or
not
do
bad.
I want to do a tool?
Well, I don't know, do you?
No, let's go make some babies.
Love
Well,
Shack,
let's do that.
baby! Well,
There's puppies in the sack.
there's puppies in the sack.
That's what I
That's a
always
Bob
think of.
Rivers thing. All right, I'm going to go to that there because that's going to give me at least 2 food.
Let's try. Let's try some gold. I'm going to put 2 there.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
Man, I am so low on food. Let's see. I'm going
Yeah,
to get
you're going to have to go to the
2,
hunting ground.
4. So I only need to have 2 food this turn, which I have. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to send
Wow.
2 to the stone area and. Well, can I do that?
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
And I'll go there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
try to
gonna do
get
it?
caught up on the hut area here.
All right.
All right, so recall.
Yep.
I'll get 1 food. Let's go ahead and roll the 2 dice for my stone.
That
Whoa.
is 2 and a 4, so it's 6 for stone. You only get 1.
Well, let's see.
Do you
If I
want to
add
use
my
some
tools, that would give me 6, 9. It still would only give me 1. So that kind of stunk. I was
Yeah.
hoping for a little bit better return
You've
on my
got
investment.
this over here for
Oh,
1.
well, I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, you've got 2 there.
So let's go ahead and I've got to pay 5 of 2 different kinds. I'll pay 2 brick, a gold, a stone, and a wood. So that'll give me
That's
3, 8 is 11, and 6 is 17, and 5 is 22.
Yep.
So I get 22 points for that.
There we go.
So I'll pay my resources back
And
here.
that was for this hut.
And now I've got to pay
You can,
anywhere from 1 to 7. I'm
Yeah.
just going to go ahead. I'm going to pay all 4 brick. So that'll be 16 points.
So
for that.
6 would be 8, and then 10 more, 38.
So, oops, got my hats there.
And then you've still got this for
So
one.
here's my 1 resource for that, and that's going to give me 2 food.
Yep.
So I'm doing okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Now I'll get another meeple. And then let's see, I've got 2 over here. That is 10. So I'll only get 1. That's not too bad. And then I need paying 2 resources, so there's 2 wood for this. And I get 3 points. So 3 and then times the amount of huts. So it's
That's
2.
at the end.
Oh, it's at the end.
That's
Okay,
it,
so
yeah,
I'll
that's
just
the
get 3
final
now.
score.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so first player comes back to me. And reset.
Oh,
that.
we did feed our people.
Yep.
Always got to feed the people.
See, that's what I
So
did.
you've got 4 food, and you've
2.
you've got 6. Yeah, you got to
2
pay
food.
more. I've got 3, so I'm going to pay 3 food.
Okay.
All right, so now you can go.
Food.
Yeah.
Food.
Well, I like that card over there, so I'm going to go ahead and jump on that.
Okay. See, I'm gonna go 2 there in the stone.
I will go there as well.
Go there.
And, uh-oh,
What?
I think I overstepped my bounds. Let's go ahead. I'm going to put 2 guys in the forest there.
Yeah. Let's put a tool. Let's do
Okay.
that.
The last guys are going to the hunting grounds because I got to get food.
I'll do that as well. Why not? So 1 extra food for there, and then let's go ahead and roll for the hunting ground while we're there. So that is a 4.
2 food.
2 food. And let's see, I'll go ahead and take my tool. So that's 1. Then I've got 2 over in the quarry. That is
So
9.
and you use your tool. That'll make it at 10,
Yep,
so you'll be
so I'll
able to
get
get 2.
2. And then I need down here for that hut is a brick, a stone, and a gold.
No,
and that will be
a wood, a stone, and a
Yeah,
gold.
not a brick. Oopsie. So that's 14 points. And on to you.
Okay.
3, 4, 57.
Well, let's go ahead and let's roll for the wood. Roll for the galaxy. Hey, we've already done that video, so check it out. Shameless plug there by Megan. Okay, 6. I'm going to get
And what?
2
What did you roll for?
wood.
The food?
No,
Or
I
the
rolled
wood?
for
Okay.
wood. I should have rolled for food
That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm like, what'd you do?
because I need to have 3 resources in order to pay that over there. So I'm going to have to use all 3 of my tools to get an extra.
Okay.
So there is that. Now I'm going to roll for my food.
Okay.
Could have been a big mistake.
7? It's not too bad. You still get 3.
Yeah, I think that might be enough.
There you go.
Thank you.
And then down here, your resources.
So here is my 1 for that and my 2 for that. And that will give me 3 more points, please.
2 and 1, 2, 3. Scoot these down. Feed the people.
Gotta feed the people. Power to the people. Okay, so you're at 5
Yes.
and you've got 6 meeps.
Yep.
So you only have to pay 1.
Woo.
I have 3 food and 6. I've got to pay 3.
You're getting close.
Barely had enough.
Okay, you're up.
Yeah, Europe.
Europe.
I gotta go to food. Gotta get me some wheat.
Don't blame me there. Let's see. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. What's the I wants to do? Well, I know what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately. So let's just go get another tool.
Okay. Let's do 4 in the quarry.
4 in the quarry.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not really liking that. Not liking it that much at all. I don't really want to do this, but I think I've got to. I'm going to go all 4 in the hunting grounds.
Put mine there in that hut. So
Yeah.
you are first.
All right,
Get
so
your food.
get my food.
Get your food.
Get
You
my
got a
tool.
You've got 4
So-
for the hunting ground.
Whoops. Ah. Now, instead of doing that, I'm just going to flip this tool here.
Okay.
So that represents
All that
as a
trouble
tool.
for that.
Yeah. Okay, so you put my dice in there for the food.
Yep.
Let's see what I got. Well, there is
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Yep.
food. And I might as well go ahead and use my tools. So let's see. Let me count this again. So there's 8, 11,
Yep.
12, 13, 14, 15. So
Divided
15
by
divided by
2.
2 is going to be 7.
7. It's not bad.
Yeah, I didn't really want to use all my meeples on food, but
Yeah.
and if you don't have enough food, you can use resources. To 1 resource equals 1 food, but I don't have any resources, so
That sucks.
yeah. And if you can't feed your people,
Bad things happen. Okay, so I got 4 in the quarry. And that is 5, 10, 12. 13 is going to matter. I'll get 2. And I'll pay 1 for this guy over here.
now you get to roll.
Yep. So there's 2, 6, and 3. I'll go ahead and take that out of food, and you can have a stone. So I'm putting up the food. There's your stone. And then I have 2 stone, which will be 10 points for this hut. Which is not bad at all. 57, 67.
Yeah, I'm really not liking all
Feed
this.
in the people. My people are good.
Your people are well fed.
Yes, they're fat.
I've got to pay 2 food,
Obesity.
so at least I can breathe a little easier on food. So Big Kahuna goes back
Over
to
to
you.
me. See, I don't even have to worry about food no more. I'm doing good.
Well, unless you get some more peeps.
Do I want to do that, though? That's the question. Oh, we gotta do this. That would help if we did that. Let's see. 3 in the gold.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to this spot right there.
2 for the brickyard.
And I'll go to the wheat field.
1 in the wood. Forest.
Wow, you've really limited my
out.
options there.
You can get some stone.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Love Shack.
Okay.
And then,
Puppies.
I don't know, I need, this is where I could be hosed because
Potentially.
I have 1 resource and the only resource I have left available is the stones. So I'm going to just go there.
Okay.
All right. So let's, oh,
You are not first player, dude.
oh, I'm not. Sorry.
Yeah. Calm yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Okay, so here's my 3 in the gold. And that is 7, 8.
8. Yeah, that's going to get you 1.
I'll take it. Not a problem. And then 2 over in the brickyard is 11. Now I'm going to go ahead and make that 12. So I'll take 3. And then my 1 for my forest. Doesn't get me
No.
nothing. Oh well.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do there.
It's okay. I can go there again.
Okay.
Totally cool.
Now I'll go.
Yeah, now
So
you
now
can
I'll go and I'll get my food.
treat yourself.
Treat myself. I'll go
Parks
ahead and
and
grab
Rec.
these guys back and I will get another person from the Love Shack. So now I've got,
You
2.
sure you keep wanting to overpopulate your little village? You got a food problem.
well,
And you're
I'm
making
getting a little
babies.
higher up there.
Yeah, making babies. Where was
Wow.
that for?
That was this.
Wow.
That was a 5. And I don't, even my tools aren't going to grant me much. So
Yeah,
I got to
2.
turn right around and give those 2 back.
But you get them back.
That's true. I did get them back.
That was just kind of a pointless exchange there.
Yeah, that was kind of
Yeah.
silly.
Okay, so feeding the people. My people are good.
Yeah, I've got 5 and I've got 2, 4, 6, 7. So I've got to pay 2 to feed my people.
Make some change.
How do you make change with food? If I give you
You
5 apples,
exchange.
you give me 3 back.
It's like those weird math problems. If John has 5 apples and he shares 3 apples with Sally, how many elephants are left over? That is what some of those problems look like.
Wow.
Just letting you know. My math class looked like that this summer.
Okay, so back to me, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and do your food.
No, I'm not gonna do my food yet.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go here.
You are a turd blossom. I'll go there though.
And you've already got that one taken care of. So I'm gonna go ahead and no.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Nah, because that's kind of a waste.
Is it? You're getting more people.
I know. Let's go here.
Okay, and that's cool. I'm gonna put, let's see, all my people are gonna go there to the gold.
Wow. You got a lot
Stocking
of
up.
minor 49ers. Now I go to the food, and I think I'll go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to go down here.
Okay.
I'll grab that card.
You're first. Go ahead and get that food.
Yeah, I need that food. I got a growing population.
You've got 3 in the wood.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Wow, that's
6.
horrible.
That's 2 wood.
Let's make it 3. I'll use those 2 tools.
Oop. I'm just gonna cut.
So I'll get 3 wood here.
Okay.
And let's see what I can get in the brickyard.
7.
And I'll use my last remaining tool, and that'll get me 2 brick.
Okay.
So now I got to pay with 1 resource. I'll pay with one of those wood.
And you got to roll for 2.
Yep. So
There you go.
let's see what we get here.
6 and 6. We
So
all get food.
we both get food. Wow.
That helped you out.
Well, yeah, because now my population equals my food production.
Yep. I've got 5 in the gold over here. Oh, you got those maples to pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that is 9, 10, 13. So that's only 2. That's kind of a bummer. But let's see. Let's do 3 and 1. So that will be 4. And 3 times 6 is
18.
18.
So 22
so
points.
22 points for this
Wow.
little hut here.
Wow, 89.
There we go.
Yeah, this is a butt kick.
And I've got some hut multipliers over here.
Now you don't have to show your cards either if you don't want the other person to know. Say
I'm
all
letting
mine
our
are stacked
viewers
here.
know.
They can see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Feed the people. We're good.
got to feed the people.
Mine are
Yep,
good.
we're all good.
Okie dokie day. What's this under here? That is that. I'm gonna go there.
Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and send 3 to Pan for Gold.
Okay. I'm gonna go there.
Let's go there.
Okay. And let's go there.
And let's hope I can go there as well.
I'm out of meeples. On to you.
So what else do I want? Go for another tool. You know what? I will. I'm going to go for another tool.
Okay.
And let's go for a stone.
Alright.
There.
I'm first. Let's do the wood. So that is 8, 10, 15.
So you're going to get 5.
So, and I'm just actually going to take 2. So these 3 are paid for.
Okay.
And then
You get to roll for that
I get
card.
3 for this.
3
You can
points.
move me that. And then, yeah, 2 to roll. 3 and 3, we're each going to get a stone. So
Thank
there's
you.
that.
That helps.
Okay, on to you.
So that was it, huh? So I will go here and I will get a tool. So let's flip that to a 2. Well, I need the gold. So let's just make sure that we roll for the gold first. There's 3. Wow, that was horrible. So that's 10, 12. So that's only going to get me 2 gold if I use that tool there. So that's okay. I can work with that.
Okay.
So I'll take those 2 gold. And now I've got 1 left for the stone area. I've got some tools left. Even with my tools, I'm not even going to get one.
That is so sad.
I'm so glad you gave me that. Although, it doesn't really matter. I had it.
You have your meeples down there. And the
Okay,
huts.
so here is this guy here. That's going to cost a gold and 2 stone.
Got 16, 41, so 10 would be done, and 6 more.
And this one will cost me
13.
1 wood, a brick, and a gold.
70. Well, we're getting down to it.
We got 2 left in that stack, huh?
And 3 left in this one. Feeding the people is a-okay.
My turn?
Yep, over to you.
Okay.
Oh, refill.
Oh yeah, refill the civilization cards there.
Yep. And there we go.
Take a gander at what I got here. Let's just go ahead and we're gonna grab that one right there.
Okay.
That's going to grant me an extra civilization card.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a tool.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab that card as well.
All in gold.
Wow, you are really loading up.
Yep.
Well, I could do that. You know what? I'm going to go to the Love Shack, baby.
I already took my tool. Oops.
Oh, you
I should
cheated.
wait.
Yes, you should
I
wait.
was like, wait a minute.
Let's just go. I'm going to send everybody here to the woods.
Okay, you're first.
Oh, in a cabin in the woods. Okay, so
What's that?
remember the campfire song?
That's,
The weird things you learn at camp. Okay,
I
so
never
let's
went to
just.
camp.
You didn't, but I did. So grab my extra meeple from the Love Shack.
You gotta pay in food.
Yeah,
you got the food.
I've got some food. So let's go to the woods. Whoa!
Explosive woods.
So there's
10
10.
and 3.
Uh,
Unless you want to use some tools.
well, there's no other reason not to use the tools.
Go ahead then.
So that's going to be 15. So that's going to give me 5 wood.
Okay. So there's those
So
dudes.
those are all used.
And you need to pay for 3 down here.
Here is, I'll just use this 3 wood.
Okay. And there are those 2 cards and the meeples.
And I get an extra card
Mm-hmm.
from that. So let's see what I got. Oh, that's going to give me 5 food.
Cool.
Now I also need, I need that cup back
Okay.
because I've got to roll for this. I need
There you
2
go.
in there.
Yep.
Okay.
6 and 5.
So a tool and a food.
Doesn't really matter who gets the food. Do you want to know the tool?
Well,
Or do you want the food because you got more people
no,
now?
I'm going to go for the tool.
Okay, just move me up a food bin. Just to show. And I'm going to take this tool then. Now that is the correct time to take it. And I've got 5 in the gold. And that is 10. And then 12. I got 22. Divided by 6. Which is 3.
Yep.
Cool. I'll take it. It's hard to get the gold, but it's kind of worth it. Okay, feeding the people. I'm good. Are you good?
I actually have to pay 1.
Oh, that sucks.
So there we go.
It's kind of disappointing. Okay, move this down. And what do I want to do? Let's see. Let's take a gamble and go there.
Well, I think I'll just go ahead and
Go
jump
there.
on that one.
And let's just put all my guys back in the gold.
Yeah, I kind of thought you might do that.
What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to send 1 to Home Depot there and get some tool. Just go everybody there.
Okay. And I am first, and I've got 5 people there. So 5. Yep, that's 5. Ooh. 10,
14.
12. What?
Aren't you?
10.
10, 14, yeah. That's going to give you 2. 16 would not
Doesn't
give you
matter.
enough. No.
That's okay, because I'll pay 5 in the gold. 5 times 6 is 30
30.
more points,
Wow.
please.
That's going to move you up to way up there.
Ooh, 122.
Yeah.
You've got 6 there.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and I'm going to grab a tool. So
Okay.
that is going to change this 2 to a 3.
There's that.
Okay, so you got all my dice in here?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what I got.
Okay.
All right, so
12, 10.
12, there's 18, 23, 27,
Divided by 5.
30, 34 if I use my tools. So it's
You're
going to
one
be
shy.
1 shy, so I'm going to get 6.
3, 5, 6.
And here's my 7th.
To get that.
So that will give me 35
There
points.
you go. Not a bad deal.
So that's going to get me up here to 105.
And
Still quite a ways
there's
behind you
your
though.
hut. Last hut's opening up if anyone can get that. And feeding the people, I'm FAB.
I got to pay 1. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I got to pay 1. I'll pay my 1 food.
Okay.
Okay,
Off to
so
you.
that would be me.
Yes.
Moi. So I'm going to go there.
Go there.
And I got to make sure that I have...
I took 1 more point away from you. You
Well-
would think you would have switched it.
Well, the problem is I only had 1 brick.
You
That
could've-
needs 2.
You could have.
You could have blocked me.
I could have.
Yeah,
but
so-
I wouldn't. So.
You could have. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send 4 of my guys
Okay.
there. Or actually all but 1
I'm
of
gonna
my
go
guys.
there for that.
Okay, and I'm going to go to Home Depot.
Okay. It doesn't really matter. I feel like what I'm doing. Let's just go ahead and get another food while I'm at it. Let's just do 1 there and 2 there. We'll do that.
Okay, so that would be me.
Yep.
I'll go ahead
Get a
and
tool.
get the extra tool there. So let's see, how many guys got over there? 2, 4, 6.
2, 4,
2,
6.
4, 6.
Wow.
Okay, there's, whoops, 10, 19, 22,
Divided by 5.
25, 30.
That will be
So
6.
that's going to give me 6.
So, 6. There you go.
So I think
And your meeples.
all my meats.
And you can get that one for 12
So
points.
there is a stone or a wood, a
Brick.
brick, and a stone.
12 points would be... Okay. Go ahead and raise me up the food track 1, please. And 2 for the wood. That is
11.
11, 12, 13. So that's going to only give me 4. And let's go ahead and get that down there for
13
13
points.
points.
So that's going to move you up to 135.
Okay. Just pay 1 resource for this.
That's going
and
to get you a brick.
Yep. And that. And then 2 for this.
And you get to roll the dice.
Yep. Let's see. 3 and 1. Well, doesn't really matter. You can take a wood. I'll take a stone. And we'll tally up and get back to you on those final results.
Okay, well, the final scoring made this a lot closer than what it appeared before we did the scoring, mainly because I had 7 of the unique symbols
Yeah.
there. That was 49 points, so that really kind of helped me stay a little bit competitive.
Yeah, I got mine from the multipliers of the food, the huts, and my meeples, and that put me at 214 and you at 209.
Good game, Megan.
Yeah.
And you don't even care for this game that much.
It's not my favorite now. We don't play it that often, but yeah, good thing I won.
Yeah. So, well, that's Stone Age.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sniff your leather cup and goodbye. Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.